Alright, YouTube. Just got done watching the Bengals Texans game. And if you watched that game along with me, you've seen a piss poor, pathetic offense tonight. Just very, very piss poor. The whole game in general just sucked. Honestly, it wasn't a game even worth remembering about. I mean, this game didn't mean nothing to both teams, honestly, because Houston didn't play much better. Adrian Foster, really, and Matt Schaub. Look, Matt Schaub's a good quarterback. Look, congrats to the Texans. I'll lay that out there. Congrats on your win. But other than that, Cincinnati, look, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. Changes need to be made. Now, look, we didn't get blown out. I will say this, the Bengals offense has no association with the defense right now, because the defense, if you watch the Cincinnati Bengals, anybody that does, they can say one thing. The defense is very physical, it's very fast, and they make you work for your points. That we can say. I mean, the Bengals defense is very physical, it's young, and it's fast, and it has a lot of energy, and I like that. So the defense is right there. The problem is our offense there was no offense today. None. And absolutely none in the first half for sure. None. That being said, I mean, the defense was on the field the whole damn game, so, like I said, they're only going to do so much. You need an offense, and Andy Dalton, look, here's where Andy Dalton stands with me, people. You may think I'm crazy, but if he doesn't perform next year and can't beat a good team and puts up these kind of numbers, he needs to go. Then we need to draft the quarterback. That's just the way it is. I'll give him one more year. Because let's be honest, he don't deserve the title for beating the Steelers and Ravens once this year, because beating the Ravens, first off, it didn't mean shit because Joe Flacco didn't play the whole game. And the Steeler game, our defense won us that game. You know. So, anyways, people, very disappointed tonight. Very upset. You know, I'm not very, very upset. I mean, my expectations going into this postseason wasn't that high, honestly, because I knew this is what we were going to run into. We were going to face a good team. And with the offense we have right now, just, like I said, very disappointed. But Jarvis Green-Ellis, he did good today, somewhat. But the guy, he's not the answer. I mean, he just needs to go. He's not the answer. Andy Dalton, he's got one more year in my book, and if he doesn't perform next year, then he needs to go too. Then we need to draft a quarterback. And I know people are going to think I'm crazy on this. Maybe it's not Andy Dalton's fault. I'm not saying it is Andy Dalton's all his fault. But what I do know is that every time we face a decent, halfway decent team, he plays like shit. And I'm sorry. Out of our last 8 games, there's probably 2 that we beat worth bragging about, and that'd be the Steelers and the Giants. Other than that, really, they didn't beat nobody in the second half of the season as far as I'm concerned. So like I said, tough day for the Bengals. They tried. They gave it their all. Just wasn't enough. You know, needed an offense today, and we didn't get it. So, like I said, Andy Dalton played like horse shit today. And Jarvis Green-Ellis kind of did middle between terrible and good. He did about 50, 60 yards, whatever it was, but the kid ain't the answer. I mean, and Marvin Lewis. People, I'm telling you, the guy needs to go. I'm telling you, I know everybody disagrees with me, but the guy needs to go. He ain't good for this organization. So anyways, I'll get to more videos and more picks. The next game now is the Packers-Vikings, and I'm taking the Packers in that game. Christian Ponder's out in that game, so that's going to change a lot of things. So I'm definitely taking the Packers now. Who knows? Joe Webb might be better, though. Who knows? Can't be any worse than that. But anyways, so if you're a Bengals fan, keep your heads up. Look forward to next season. Changes need to be made with the offense. Like I said, Andy Dalton, he gets one more year in my book. If he can't put good numbers up against a halfway decent team, then he needs to go. It's just flat out simple as that. I mean, if we got a quarterback that can't beat a good team, then he needs to go. It's just plain simple as that. You're going to have to put up good numbers against a good team in this league. Just going to have to do it. So, people, rough end of the season for the Bengals. We did finish on a high note. We got ourselves in the playoffs when a lot of people were counting us out in the middle point of the season, so I'm not too terribly upset, but what I seen tonight was just a joke. I mean, it wasn't even worth my time watching. It was just a joke. Honestly, I didn't even watch the second half of the game because the first half just turned me off. I mean, it's like, yeah, you know, but whatever. Anyways, they came back and made it some way of a game. Their defense made it a game. Their offense didn't do shit. Their defense made it a game, so anyways, people, I'll give you more football picks next week, and I'll do more videos. But anyways, just Very disappointing night. Very disappointed. But like I said, I'll get to that in another video and I'll discuss the changes we need. But congratulations to the Texans. Wish you guys luck in further rounds, and let's look forward to next season.